Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Funk, out here in the lab doing a do in the wee hours of the morning for you. Today, I'm about to pull the Bop gun out, so get ready. It's all about leadership. I'm going to expose good and bad leadership. Let's go. Today, writers in 25 rules live by storytelling. Story with a message and story. Gotta do it for you today. That's the purpose. Right Thinkers' mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate all you guys to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better from the inside out. Right Thinkers' way of life through mental and spiritual discipline will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is to get all my right thinkers to do just that. Know themselves. My right thinkers' mission is to do just that. Learn, take the lessons, and know yourself. For yourself. Just all for you. Let's go. Know thyself. That's an important lesson. That's an important message that was left to us by our ancestors. I'm pushing it hard because we need to know who we are. They left us that message for a reason. We need to get it and push it. I am, so let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them, don't be them. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is simple. You teach them, I got you. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. But a person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. Most of y'all are this time in the morning, but it's okay. I'm the human alarm clock. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I wake you up with knowledge of self. Let's go. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to Maya, be true. You have to be true to yourself, aka Maya. You are Maya. You represent Maya. You should. That's the key. All right. But today, right thinkers, I've been doing some looking and I've been doing some observing. And what I'm observing is two different kinds of leadership. One good, one not so good. Okay, let's talk about them. Right thinkers, let's talk about bad leaders versus good leaders. There's always a choice with Maya. The reason why I keep explaining to you, Maya gives us balance, gives us choice. No balance, no choice, you got chaos. You got nothing but a bunch of potential that don't really amount to nothing. So understand that. Be your best self, amount to something. Let's go. Right thinkers, if you tell your followers what to do and how to do it, you're a bad leader. As a leader of people, you lead them in giving them instructions and information that they can use. You don't run their life. If you show your followers the right way, they will follow you the right way. It starts at the top. Right now, I'm complaining about society being so messed up. Why? Because at the top, we got crooked people. We got not good people running the show. So the show is never going to be ran right. My perception, that's my concept again, only concept. If you want to be respected as a leader by your followers, you need to respect them as followers. If you're a leader, you got no followers, you're not a leader. You take a walk, you look behind you, and if you got a bunch of people following you, you're a leader. That same walk, you look behind you, ain't nobody there. What that tell you? You're all alone. Leaders aren't alone. Leaders lead. If you say one thing, and this is important as a leader, if you say one thing and do something else, I tell my students, don't trust you. Why? You're a bad leader. Right thinking is what I do. Right thinking is what I represent. If I didn't, I couldn't teach it. Sure couldn't preach it. And sure can't prove it and manifest it. Sorry about that. Calm it down, though. You didn't amp this morning. Yeah, Sunday morning. No big deal. All right. Now, if you have to make your followers do what you want them to do, you ain't really leading. You're dictating. We know that don't work. Queen just died. Long live freedom. I don't want no one person telling me what I can and cannot do based on them. Really? He has their power. All right, here you go. Now, talk about this one. If you're a leader and your followers don't love you, you're not a good leader. You're in a position of power. You're in a position of control. So people will have to acquiesce to you. That don't make you a good leader. That make you a dictator. Bad leaders, watch this. Followers don't love them as a leader for what they're leading. They love them only what they're getting from them. If I'm giving you good information because I'm a good teacher, that's fine. But if I'm not a good dude, you don't like my character, you don't like number, that means I'm a bad leader. Bad leaders, again, are like the devil. Why? They always making deals that not in your best interest, only theirs. I do this for you, you gotta do this for me. That's like the mafia, my man Corleone. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. If I can't refuse it, ain't an offer. So don't get caught up in the nonsense, please. Don't play that game. If you're going to help somebody, I'm a God's servant. I do this for the blessings I receive from my higher self, not from the person I do this for. I appreciate all your things. I appreciate everything you say, the good comments, even the bad. But I don't do it for that. I do it so that you can make the better decision for yourself with the information that I give you. That's all I do. Let's go for you. A bad leader can have good lessons, but not live by his own lesson. And that, to me, you are a failure. If your lessons are better than you, you're not a good dude or a woman. It'll make a difference. Whoever's in a position. If what you're doing and what you're saying don't match, then you're not on point. And it's easy to see that. You say all this good stuff, then you act like a fool. Bad leaders will hold you accountable for what you do, but not them. They're above reproach. When they do something wrong, I'm the boss. Dude, that's bad leadership. In discussion, I ain't going no further. I'll let that stay there. You know what they say. A bad leader won't lead for long. Every dynasty that we had failed because of bad leadership. Oh, except one. The Egyptians didn't fail because of bad leadership. They fell because they've been invaded. So, yeah, you can live a way but everybody can be in harmony. The Egyptians proved that. I'm bringing that concept back. Why? If it worked then, let's try that. We can try everything else. If you're a leader who followers love you, you're a good leader. Good leaders are loved and respected by the people they lead and treat the way they want to be treated. So then you'll be fair to everybody. I'm the boss, I'm the leader. I could do you any way I want. I could treat you. No. Good leaders show respect and love. And guess what? They get that in return and some. Good leaders are only as good as his or her followers. That's my right thinking philosophy. I'm only as good as my right thinkers make me. Good leaders don't act like they are better than the people that they're leading. I've always been in touch with my people. I'm always want to walk with my people, talk with my people. I'm an outreach man. That means I'm going out in the streets. I'm going to reach out to help my less fortunate. That's what I do. I'm not corporate. I'm not, none of that nonsense. Let me go do what I do. Philosophically, I'm a street walker. Okay? Respectfully. Like my girl in Harlem Nights. She said, yeah, I'm in charge of the girls. Yeah, you're in charge of the girls. Yeah. So if you are in charge, you should be good at what you do. That's my point. If you're going to do something, be good at it. So I like to lead my way. So I'm not bragging. I'm just saying what I do. I'm speaking for those who do what they do. That I don't always agree with. All right, here you go. Good leaders lead good people to what? Do good things. That's how you are blessed. When you are leading, my pastor, perfect example. He leads us and we follow him. And if you follow somebody and you're being blessed while doing what they say to do, you keep doing that. That's why I've been there for the last 6 years. Okay, still learning. I ain't say I'm proficient in the Bible. I'm a student. I'm not claiming none of that. Why? That ain't my thing. This is. All right, here you go. Bad leaders. Let's talk about them once again. Bad leaders are really dictators to their followers because they're egomaniacs. An egomaniac will do whatever he or she wants to, when and how they want to, and will justify it because, like the parents, I'm the parent. I done raise my kids with the power. Oh, you do what I say. No. You teach them what's right. You give them the benefit of the doubt. That's all you can do. I'm not right because I'm your father. I'm not the boss because no. Treat them with respect and you'll get that in return. Parents, if you don't discipline and respect your child gonna turn on you. Why? Because it hasn't been put in a position to know better. Good leaders put them in a position to follow. Why? By doing the right thing. If you're a parent, you do as I say, not as I do, your children ain't gonna listen to you. Why? Look what you're doing. Don't drink alcohol. Don't get high. Don't do drugs. And all the time, you doing all that right in front of them. But yet you go to church and profess to be so holy and that. They get all of that, so it turns them off. Why? Because of the image that you project them. If you went to church, you ran your household in a respectful manner, your kids wouldn't mind going to church. Why? It wouldn't be a burden to them. Why? Because there's something in it for them. If you just tell them to do this and make them do that, there's nothing in it for them. I'm just saying. All right, here you go. Wait a minute, I lost my place. Okay, bad leaders. Yeah. When you're a boss, when your boss is the egotistical maniac, you read that, emotion, you ride, when you got a boss that's an egomaniac, it's going to be the emotional roller coaster, depending on how he feel or she feel. If you feel good, everything is good. Bad, everybody. You walk the door looking for somebody to beat up on. That's not a good leader. That's a dictator. When he only does what he or she wants to do and how they want to do it, those are dictators, not leaders. But because you're my boss or my superior, I have to acquiesce to your nonsense. It's not good leadership. Okay, trust me. Understand, this is the right thing for philosophy. You got to understand this one. If you don't like something done to you, why would you do it to somebody else? No, I ain't got time to wait. But I'm animate about that. Why? If it's not good to you, it's not going to be good to nobody else. And you should be the last person who, knowing that, should be doing that to somebody else. Sorry about that. When he tells you who he is, I'm the boss, I'm this. I'll never use that phrase. I don't care. I don't do that. Okay? They should recognize you as the boss for the way you conduct yourself and how you handle yourself. You got to, I'm the boss, this is mine, I started this, I did this. Egomaniac. That's the face of an egomaniac. Okay? You got a president that's it. Everybody in a leadership position that we put and vote them in, why they get egotistical and think it's all about them? Take them out. Put good people in position of power. And you'll see change. That's where it starts. We still trying to change the little stuff. That ain't doing nothing but chasing our tail. Ouroboros. We're going around and we buffering. We ain't doing nothing. Let's attack the problem. Got the lesson for you coming up for years. There is a problem. I will never do to someone what I don't want done to me. I'm adamant about that. I live that. And anybody who know me know I don't mistreat, abuse, and disrespect people. If you can treat people the way you don't want to be treated, you're a bad person. And again, a dictator of what you want. Humble yourself and cut the ego out. Why? Because as long as you walk around You're never going to make that humbleness to talk to your higher self and get the things you need to get. Blessings for doing what? The right thing. Egomaniacs don't have no good luck. I wonder why our phrase as hustlers was, when for bad luck, I have none at all. Yeah, how you going to expect something good to happen from doing bad? But we are psychologically programmed to think something good gonna come from doing something bad. I was one of them. I was programmed. I had to change that way, and I've done that. I'm trying to get young people, don't fall for that trap. It's a trap. Yeah, it's a trap. That they just love to just let people fall in and watch them struggle, watch them flounder around in their life after they've made a big mistake. Some people can't recover. When you try to help people out, breaking them down don't always work. Why? Everybody can't build themselves up after being broken down. So if you treat this person when you treat that person, it don't always work. So you got to know who you're dealing with and know different tactics to use to get what you need done. I can say, I'm going to enlighten my people by any means necessary. This is my means, and this is necessary. Let me wrap this up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. Let's talk about good leaders lead by example. That's right thing is philosophy. If I want you to do, be, or act, I need to show you that. I don't have a problem with that. That's why I do what I do every day. For you to see, this is what I do. And I want you to see how I do it. And you can emulate it, mimic it, practice it, learn it, but it's all for you. And when you get it, you can do the same thing too. Right now, let's wrap it up. I follow a good leader of people, my pastor, and he's loved by us all. We love this guy because the way he conducts himself, the way he instructs us, the way he deals with us, the way he brings the message to us, the way he prays with and for us. That's respectable. That's good leadership. Now, I know who I follow and why I follow him. Because he is a good man. Good men make good leaders. Yes, I'm a leader, and I, in my rights, also for my right thinkers. And I hold myself accountable to do just that. Lead you in the right way. Not dictate, not trying to coerce you, not trying to make deals with you, and all that nonsense. Sorry about that. I lead by example. When? Daily. I show and tell. As a parent, I had to have that formula in my household because I knew they was watching. My kids watched me. I know now they watched it. They saw a lot of stuff that they remember. That's my dad. Okay? So parents, your children watch you all the time. Be a good leader. If you follow me, I hope you do. And I hope it's because I'm a good teacher and a leader. I'm here giving information. My job and my goal is to give you information that you can manifest and use for yourself to do better. That's what I got for you. That's what I got. I only know one way to lead, and that is by example. That's right thing of philosophy I'm giving to you every day as the example to show you what it looks like. I appreciate you. Be a good leader. And if you got a bad leader, check him. Hit him with the box gun like I do. I got you. I'll be back.